Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Yugioh Stories. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Prankids and the stories that their cards have to tell. Now, this story is my best interpretation of the cards and is not 100% canon. This is what I just made the cards to be in my head, like what I made sense of the story. So let's go ahead and get started. We start at the home of the Prankids. As you can tell, the Prankids have done some damage to their home, and you can see this by the wooden planks covering the damage in the house. So you can see in the artwork of Prankids' place that there's like some wood here, obviously showing that the Prankids have messed up this house constantly, and it constantly has to be repaired. Also in this artwork, we see their butler, and along with a little dog. We'll be referring to that dog as Jake, because he looks like Jake from Adventure Time. Now, there are many prankids, so many prankids that they are divided into four subspecies. Lampsies are what the five prankids are known as. Roxies is how we classify the earth prankids. Dropsies will always be referring to the water attribute of prankids. And last but certainly not least, fancies are the wind prankids. Now, in the prankids' house, there was a secret door that no one was allowed to enter. Jake guarded the door and tried every day to not allow the Prankids to come in. But the Prankids had a plan. They needed that to get across the guard dog. So three of them joined and they started recruiting all of the other Prankids to try to overwhelm Jake with the amount of Prankids there was. And so they successfully did. And they entered the forbidden room. Right away, they started touching and messing things that they shouldn't have been. And Jake runs to get the butler to help. And as soon as the butler walks in, it was pandemonium. The prank kids were on the loose. This can be seen in the card artwork. All the prank kids are just touching things, and no one really knows what's going on. Like in the middle, there's like a bunch of them fusing. But, anyways, you can see this in the artwork. Just all this craziness going on. The prank kids also started morphing with living beings and living living beings and anonymous objects in the house. Right, there was a rocket there, and the prank kids combined with it and turned into a prank kids rocket ride, along with a washing machine. The prank kids turned into weather washer. Taking a closer look at Rocket Ride, we can see one of the Lampsies prank kids riding him, along with one of the water prank kids known as Dropsies. And Weather Washer, we see another fire prank kids, and we see two of the wind prank kids. And also on this one, we see that the Weather Washer has a bandana, just like all the other prank kids. They're all wearing bandanas, so it's just more showing how the prank kids were combining with these inanimate objects and beings. They also combined with their butler from earlier. Yes, that's right. This butler has now become a prank kids, and you can see one of each of the prank kids, not including the Earth one, on his shoulder. Also referencing his fusion materials, because that's what he needs to be fusion summoned. So, not only did they take over these butler and this rocket and this washing machine, they also took over two dogs, a chicken, and a dragon. They use these bodies, these new bigger bodies, to harass Jake for all the times that he kept him out of this secret. And yep, you can just see it in the artwork. They're just trying to harass Jake. And last is the dragon. The dragon really scares the dog. And sorry I couldn't get a better picture for you guys, but that's why I always try to include the actual card. You can see, once again, Jake on the card artwork panicking. And just like the weather washer and just like many other of the Prankids links and the fusions, the dragon has like a bandana that signifies that they're still a Prankid. They're just in different bodies. Once the Prankids had all their fun and decided to unmorph with everything and everyone they were done manipulating, the house was a mess and destroyed once again. This can be seen in the artwork of Prankid's Prank. The butler was furious, and Jake was also furious, and they immediately made the Prankids start to clean up and rebuild their house. Just another average day at Prankid's place. Now, one last thing I did want to point out before I end the video is that all of the fusion monsters for the Prankids showed the Prankids alongside of them, and all the Link monsters showed the Prankids like swirling across them. So that's just a little cool thing I wanted to point out. Let's go back to show you guys. Like if you see what I mean. And if you go look at Rocket Rides or Weather Washers, you'll see that the Prankids are in the artwork. But for their Link monsters like the dragon or the rooster, they're not actually on the artwork as their regular forms, but they'll be spinning around their bodies. But this has been Yu-Gi-Oh! Stories. If you guys like this type of content, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to let me know down below in the comment sections what stories you guys want to hear. If you guys think I did a good or bad job. And if you guys want more content with stories and other things like dark profiles, I know I don't upload that much, but if you guys do like this type of content, be sure to subscribe.